Mountaintop. Take me. I've downloaded a few of James Baldwin's books. Go Tell It on the Mountaintop being one of them, but I haven't.
Go Tell It on the Mountain.
Yeah, Go Tell It on the Mountain, but I've started it, but I haven't finished it. So, but it's in the queue.
Have you read any books on our ancient history?
So I've recently.
Anthony Browder, for example.
I have, and I've gotten some of Dr. Henry Gates.
Who Anthony Browder is?
Anthony Browder. No, I do not know who Anthony Browder is.
Write his name down.
Yes.
And read the Browder Files.
The Browder Files.
He is our foremost Egyptologist.
Mm.
And I've taken several groups to Africa to Egypt with Anthony Browder.
Mm.
You need to know something about it. So he has a very easy read on our ancient history. You need to know that.
Okay.
Right?
What do you think of Henry Gates? His work? Henry Louis Gates? Dr. Henry Louis Gates?
Henry's is good.
Okay.
But you need to know Henry deals more with modern Black history.
Mm-hmm.
Now, modern Black history is about 400 years.
Right.
But if you saw the history of Black people spread out on a chart by years and dynasties,
wow,
you will see that 400 years is like a grain of sand.
Right.
Compared to our entire history. It's just a bump in the road. Right? The history beyond that is far beyond your imagination.
Mm.
Right? So all you really know is about a very tiny little, very bad period.
Wow.
For Black people. 400 years. But there's 8,000 years. Remember, we're the first human beings.
Mm.
So there's 8,000 years, Nina, that you don't have a clue about.
Wow. Wow.
So what you really know about you is nothing.
Mm.
You know nothing.
Wow.
You have no.
That is so powerful. Ooh, wait. Good day and gratitude, family. Let me give me some honey if I got some to put in my tea. I know I ran out, but I have some little bitty packs of honey. Well, I would like to have me a beehive. I would like to have a beehive so I can have my own honey. I can have my own honey. Yeah, when I say I want to be self-sufficient, I want to be self-sufficient. That is my goal. That's my goal, to be self-sufficient. Not only have financial freedom and personal freedom. I want to be financially free. Yes. I want every aspect of peace that I deserve. And I'm going to get it. I'm going to get it. And you know, I was listening to Dr. George Fraser, professor. I was listening to him earlier, and he was saying that most of the great people that we know, there was a study. I forgot the name of the study, and it was a massive study. And this study compromised tens of thousands of people, y'all. This study right here actually pinpointed the greatest periods in your life. The greatest periods during your life. And it was like your 50s and 60s, your 60s and 70s, and your 70s and 80s. Him, I don't know where I wrote it down there because I've been trying to put stuff in my notebooks. Yeah, I know, right? Putting it in my notebooks. I don't know which notebook, but I got so many of them that I am even beginning with. Some of them will probably just be news and notes, I guess. But anyway, he was saying that pretty much, like a test, you study for your test and then you take the test. But he was saying as far as life goes, you live life, then you take the test. It's kind of like, give or take, whichever way your mind fluctuates with it, resonates with it. But he was saying for most people, from your age 1 or 5, 10, on up to your 49th year, you really just been learning about life. Y'all, we just been really learning about life. And I think this is especially true for us, for Black people, for Black Americans. And then he said at the age of 50, that's when you start creating. I guess that's when all of your studying and trials by error during life, them 49 years and before, that's when they really start to hone in on you. And they really begin to take effect and bring clarity to you. And it's at that point that you're able to find your purpose and your personal freedom in your life. That's what it means to me. That's how I see it, I was just overjoyed to even read it like that. Not to say that, to forego everything, forsake everything like education and, your seek for the higher power. Don't forsake none of that because at the age of 50 is when you're going to really make your impact on the world. That's not what he's saying. He's saying that don't let things in your life, because life is hard. And we all go through hard times. I don't know anyone that ain't got a hard life, a hard story to tell that just make you want to cry. And you done been through some shit in life. But to hear their story make you want to cry. And he was saying all of those things right there, just know. That's what it means to me. Just know that all those struggles, those hard times, those battles in your life are leading up to you becoming the person and the purpose that's meant for you. That's what it means to me when he said that and stuff, And then I'm on a quest myself to forgive myself. The same way I'm here to forgive my ancestors. And I want everybody to know I don't hold my ancestors responsible, for anything that happened to them, for trusting in the people, the people that literally hurted them. I forgive them for trusting in them because we are trusting people. I hope they forgive themselves, our ancestors. All of them that really face that devil, that Satan. Yeah, bay leaves, and I'm just gonna put some cloves in it. I ain't got no honey. Make my own tea. But it all means different for us. For me, it does. I don't look at life anymore like, oh, that looks so good. Look like I'm cooking a stew or something. Look, y'all see that? And then it's got the little cloves off in it too. I know, right? I remember years ago, I was like, when I first found kombucha, the live drink is bubbly and live, and so I'm gonna have to get some. And to me, it was like the new soda, the new pop. Instead of going out and get your Mountain Dew, your Pepsi, or your Sprite or whatever, I pretty much like Sprite because it's kind of like ginger ale. Sprite is good for nauseousness and little stuff like that. But all these other sodas, your Pepsi, your Coke, root beer, all them other sodas and stuff, I was just like, kombucha, for me in my household, it was the new pop. It was the new pop. And then I did my little research on it, and it was healthy. It was a live drink. It was a fermented drink, and kids could drink it. So, when my babies are here, my grandbabies are here, then they know we do things a little bit different at Nana House. They already know we ain't gonna come over here and get to crying, want to look at Lululemon, because we don't do that at Nana House. We do not do that at Nana House. So that's how we'll be able to help our adult children change the narrative back around to what's right for our babies to be watching and spending their time on. You know, whether it's TV, music, cartoons, just, you know, all that nonsense. You know, they already know when they come to Nana house, we got to turn this off. I don't mind if my daughters tell my grandchildren, Nana said we can't watch this no more. You got to turn that off. Nana said no more. And they going to probably be mad and cry. Nana ain't here. Nana at home. But Nana said we can't watch this no more. And eventually they'll be, okay, all right, we can't watch that no more. I don't mind. Make it easy for them. Be like, I'm going to let you look at 10 minutes of it, okay? Help them get through them hard times. But just let them know we getting away from this. We getting away from baby boss. We getting you, baby. We got to get you away from baby boss. We got to get you away from, you know, the big head baby. We can teach you the counting stuff. We just got to do it. Try it. Don't be afraid of your own kids. I'm just saying that's how it is for me and mine and stuff, you know. As soon as my daughters kick in and catch on, then, you know, we'll see it work. Then we'll see it work because mine is resistant too. You know, they resistant too. I say about the most success I've had is when I'm there visiting, they already know I'm finna put on something. I'm finna put on something. Yeah. But, you know, it's okay with me. I can stay at home. I can stay at home if they're going to make it difficult. Because, see, we don't want to make this difficult for us. This is necessary. This is going to manifest. It's going to usher in the greatness of us, our babies. You know, your baby running there with that old toaster your tail been having since you were 23. You got to push it down 5 times just to get an even toast on your bread. When your son, 10 years old, running there, here, mama, here, try this out. And you go plug that old toast up, honey, and that sucker just, you can hear it sing, la, when it start coming on and just, you know, cooking your toast like that. See, we got to have faith in our babies. I kind of believe that they know we ain't got faith in them. Yeah, we do have faith in them, but they kind of think we don't have faith in them and stuff. Why don't you gush over me? Like such and such mama gush over her, you know. And we just have to do things different for our babies now. It's giving them the short end of the stick. It's always giving us the short end of the stick. Me too when I was growing up and stuff, you know. And without that love, that support, that encouragement, it kind of make us just like not even want to go, you know, the full way. You know, put our all into it. You know, we just go enough and, hey, a C is good. You know, but we more than that. We bigger than that. It's our fear of, you know, them people that causes us to hesitate. But not no more. Them days is over. Good day and gratitude. This is Face the Nation, and we are on Bolden Unchained. We are here today and tomorrow, and yesterday too, to assist Black America and Black media with the uncovering and the condemning of the many agendas, events, projects, operations, studies, acts, bills, codes, laws, plans, courses, experiments. I mean, it's so many arrows, tainted arrows, specifically for Black America. When you go under everything that seems to be the mechanisms, the in and outs of society as we know it, and you go under all of that and start prying and looking, what you gonna see, that silver lining under everything is Black people, Black America, Black people, yeah. Because see right here, in America, we are the ones that silver lining, and everybody wanna rest on that silver lining. But they don't want us to rest on it, and it's ours. Everybody want to get that silver lining to be their peace, their comfort. And we get none. Because, see, they under here. They know what's under there. They can go get it whenever they want to. nurse off of it, flourish it, get a little bit of it, taking it, disperse it amongst themselves. But us, see, we're not looking deeply into nothing. And we just on the top, just seeing across the top. That's why we're not being abundant as we should. We're not being abundant as we should. We're not looking as we should. We feel like, I think that on a level, we feel like questioning anything is blasphemy. Not just religion, but questioning the scientific, community, as they had said, James Marion Sims was the father of medicine. And we won't question them things. Our babies that's sitting in the school rooms, and a lot of them are online, that have to do that online schooling and stuff. Everyone is hesitant to confront, to say, hey, that ain't true. I wonder, even in our colleges, how many of us are standing up saying, oh, that's not true now. This man right here believed in James Marion Sims' teachings and his practices and stuff. In other words, this man right here is biased in his belief that Black women don't even need anesthesia. Her word and her feelings of what her body's experiencing is like, just blasé. So, us as a people, we got to start looking at what everything means. White folks don't. He didn't say nothing about white folks, not needing anesthesia and stuff. Him being the father of medicine for white folks was okay, because he didn't see no imperfections with white folks. I'm gonna get me some of them little straws, the little wooden ones. Cause y'all hear how that is right there. I ain't trying to put nobody on no spell shit. Trying to stir up my tea. Matter of fact, hold on. I got some for the garden. Come to think of. Yeah. I got some right here. For the garden. Yeah, some bamboo skewers. And I'm just gonna take one of these. Cause it just reminded me of that movie Get Out, when he was saying he trying to quit smoking. And the lady had the cup. Every time he turned around, her ass had a cup of tea. She had a cup of tea, stirring it up and stuff, but she had to stop smoking and stuff. So yeah, I'm finna give me one of these little straws right here, honey, because shit, I ain't trying to put the spell on nobody. I know what Nina said, but I ain't Nina, honey. I want you to, yeah. I'm gonna have to come throw that spoon away. I'm gonna throw that spoon away. Yeah. I ain't gonna have a couple of spoons up in here for me and these grandbabies. That's it, and that's all. And see, ain't that much better? Right. Because Brother Yaqui said, that's good enough for me. We're gonna put this on. Brother Yaqui said that we should have a hand-to-mouth relationship with our food anyway. Yep, he sure did. He said using all these utensils and stuff. I think that was Brother Yaqui said that. I got to get a notebook for him too. He did say, I think I got one. He did say that, we supposed to have a hand-to-mouth relationship with our food. Because when you pick your food up, remember how we used to eat our greens with the cornbread and we used to mash it together and just eat it? That was the proper way to eat for us. Maybe not for white folks. Stop thinking that white folks is like us. Some things that we do and stuff, it don't even resonate with them. Look at the hair, the weave and stuff. What was that video, that lady when it got all that weave in her hair and stuff, honey? Her hair just matted up. Oh, yeah. I think I just looked at a few minutes of it and stuff, but everybody was like, yeah, this wasn't for y'all. Well, the same thing applies. Everything that we do is not for them. Everything they do is not for us. We different people. It may be okay for them to eat off of that aluminum spoon, but not for us. It's not. We need that hand-to-mouth relationship between our food and our mouth. I forgot what he called it and stuff. But yeah, I got him a notebook too. Dr. Yaqui, Dr. Layla Africa, and Dr. Sabi. And I'm going to be writing their information that I learned in this right here. I'm trying to get where I want to learn too. I want to have things written down for myself. So when I'm not on here talking to my people and stuff, you know, I can still be resuming my studies. My ancestors just said, do it, get started. So yeah, I'm just trying my best. You know, I appreciate y'all, your patience and your presence. And I'm glad you're here, you know, but we all just have to do what we have to do, even if no one's there. You doing it. What's that integrity? Just because don't nobody see you, don't mean you supposed to steal from that elderly lady, her purse wide open. That's what being integrity means, having integrity. If there ain't nobody looking, you still gonna do the right thing. You know, you still gonna do the right thing, even though ain't nobody looking, but it's always somebody looking. Not here, then up there. It's always somebody looking. Your ancestors is always looking. Y'all always say God always looking, the higher power, your God is always looking. So someone is always looking. You always being watched. Even if it's by a dog. When these dogs start talking and stuff, when they see these humanoid dogs coming down the street, these robotic dogs coming down the street and stuff, and them dogs, y'all dogs start walking, and they gonna be barking, but you gonna understand exactly what they saying. Hey, yeah, ain't nothing impossible. Sure ain't. Don't you put nothing past people that will enslave you, Black America, skin you alive, and do all those things that was done to you. It's time you start thinking. Hell, if you could think of it, what make you think somebody else can't? You know, I'm just saying. But we looking through a spiritual lens here, y'all. Spiritual lens of loyalty, resilience, and education. Because we need to know who are we loyal to. As Black people, we talking about right here in America. Because this is where I'm starting at with America, United States. I know slavery, and sister said it too. Slavery, we have to go further than America because slavery is global. It was a global business. It was a global business. And everything that I do will evolve internationally. You know, this right here, my other channels that I have and my merchandise and stuff, you know, I have it internationally eventually. But for right now, for me, because I didn't know any of this. I've been trying to give y'all a little information on myself and stuff. But yeah, I dropped out of school in 11th grade. You know, I was a teenage mother. And yeah, it was just time for me to lay in that bed I made, raise my own babies. Raise my own babies. You know, and that's what I did. So yeah, I dropped out of school in 11th grade. Not that they ass taught me nothing anyway. I didn't find out that Christopher Columbus was actually a murdering, raping philanthropist, a motherfucking murderer until, you know, my adult life, you know. But yeah, so I feel like for me, I need to start where it's comfortable for me. Yeah, where it's comfortable for me. This is not comfortable by any means, but where I understand where I'm coming from, where I'm beginning at. And I want to know, I didn't start with slavery. I'm in the era of slavery, but I didn't start with the physical enslavement. Because, you know, I know that slavery endured and stuff. You know, I know we endured slavery. We supposedly survived slavery, physically at least. You know, we still are mentally enslaved. But I didn't start with slavery for the simple reason that I'm late to the fight. Ronnie John said, if you see a good fight, get in it. I'm over half of 100 now. And I'm in the fight now. So, you know, I couldn't just start where I wanted to, even before slavery. Someone asked me, why you didn't start with the destruction of civilization? I'm the last one here. You know about the destruction of civilization. We're going to touch up on it once we get a little further along. But I can't just start back there and then hope to catch us up to today, because I need to learn some important things that I want to know. And my main thing knowing and learning today is, why are my people so against each other? Why are Black Americans like betas in a 10-gallon fish? Can't look at each other, can't talk to each other, can't even be around each other in the same room. Why? What happened to Black America? And I was born in the 70s, so I do know some of what's happened to my people. But can you imagine the youngsters today? the youth today that don't know any history, and I ain't even saying into the enslavement, physical enslavement, after the physical enslavement. How many of our babies, our children, our youth don't even know? Our babies don't know nothing about Sounder, the picture of freedom. And that's doing them a disservice. Because without this right here, it don't have no connection to then or the future. Much less now. They more lost than ever without this knowledge, without us teaching them. You know, we can't go on like that, America, Black America, thinking that we're going to be okay. Our baby's going to be okay. They're not. To them, the enslavement, the re-enslavement, is going to be like the very first time Black people was ever enslaved. But it's not. We can't let them have that illusion going into this future, whatever it's going to look like. But it's anti-life, I know that. But see, it's all a game to them, and we got to play it. We got to play it. Let's just play it right. And so, you know, we look through a spiritual lens of loyalty, resilience, and education. Because I'm not religious. I am not religious. I cuss. You curse. This whole wicked ass language. And I cuss. Because I cuss your ass right back out. And it is what it is, yeah? I don't forgive nothing. I don't forgive nobody. No. All these people in this book that's done what they've done to my people, the Red Summer, where it said it's over there. Lynchings in Duluth, 100 years of lynching. Ida B. Wells' book, we're going to get that too. The Red Record. Everything that's happened in them books and stuff, I don't forgive none of it. I don't forgive nobody either. So no, I'm not even religious. I am not even religious. I do not believe that a white man with blonde hair and blue eyes, that's who I always grew up with. See, you didn't enforce Black America teaching us the truth. You didn't enforce, you didn't demand that Black America take that white man off your wall. All over America. I'm talking about all over America. I know you were born in the North. But see, where was the organization to make sure that people in the South, people in lower education brackets, lower financial brackets, where was the you know, the motivation, the inspiration for us, the teachings for us? So see, because it was condoned and allowed, it was tolerated, that, oh yeah, you know, the South, they'll get the message when they get it. I guess that's how it went. They'll get the message when they get it. We just gonna teach ours and right here and let ours know here. But see, that did a disservice to us. Fannie Lou Hamer said that I'm not free till we all free. You weren't free till we all free. You know, that's on every level in this life right here, because we all got this common denominator. I know y'all like to think, ain't no white person never done nothing to me. Black people done hurt me more than white folk done hurt me. Yeah, me too. We all can say the same thing. We all can say the same thing, but why? Black America ain't never been this hard on each other. So I want to know what's going on. Who done hurt Black America? Who done did this to Black America? And then I bet you they ass standing back laughing and he ha ha. Cause you see what we did to him. Look at him. Look at what we did to him. But shh, come face, don't say nothing. Yeah, I want to know who did this to Black America. So that's why, yeah, we look through a spiritual lens. I ain't forgiving nothing to nobody. Nope, I don't forgive Carolyn Bryant. I don't forgive the man that killed Medgar Evers. I don't forgive none of those that killed our Black Panther parties, Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, Mark Clark. I don't forgive nobody that hurt our people, that harmed our people. The men, the women, and the children that was even standing around the lynchings. All them tens of thousands of white people, honey, they were running, jogging, walking with the babies. Pregnant women were walking to the lynchings with their big old bellies and stuff, girl, to one lynching. I don't forgive none of their asses. I don't forgive none of them. And I wish Black America had at least asked. I wish you had at least asked your loved one, hey, was your family any one of these people? Oh, I got to get rid of something. It's the only book that got pages in it. It's the only book that got pages in it. But I wish Black America had at least asked some questions. I know they hard questions. I wish you would at least, sister, ask your husband. You can ask him now. Shit, he know you. You know him. Shouldn't y'all be able to talk about anything and everything? Can you ask him now? Was any of these right here your uncle, your great uncle, maybe your great granddaddy? But this was 1919. Ain't gonna be no great granddaddy. Maybe your granddaddy, your great granddaddy. Just ask them. Because see, if Black America, if we don't even know, you don't know who the hell your ass sleeping with. You don't know who the hell you done married in with. I don't know. I know his mama, his sisters, his brother, his dad. Do your ass know his great granddaddy? Do you know his great uncle? Because see, these is somebody's sons, somebody's husband, somebody's granddaddy, and Willie was too. Willie was too, honey. So see, Black America, I feel some type of way about you being made a fool out of, a fool and a dummy. Yeah, a fool and a dummy. Cause yeah, I was a fool too. Yeah, I was a fool too, honey, but I wasn't no dummy. I ain't no dummy too. Don't be a fool and a dummy for their asses. And don't see nothing. We literally see a futuristic world taking shape right before our eyes. And Black America got the nerve to think that we part of it. I'm just saying, hey, shit. Brad might be able to open that door and let you out, sister. Brad just might be the one to open that Tesla so your ass can get out. Because you won't. You will not. Honey, once they push that red button, all of this mechanical shit finna shut down. Boom. It finna shut down. Your house, everything, you got everything, smart device. Yeah, everything gonna shut down. I don't know how long it's gonna take. It nearly full of what he said happened 30 years later. Dr. Francis Chris Wilson said they're gonna have black men in dresses. 30 years later. Oh shit, the black man got on the dress, the stockings, the high heels, the lashes, the nails, and the purse. And now see my god uncle, OB. I ain't gonna even call his name out. But that was his initials. OB. I ain't saying Opie, like, you know, the little white boy on, what was it, Green Acres, or one of them little white sitcoms and stuff. But he didn't never flash, you know. He didn't never flash himself, and his sexual preference like that. Now, as far as we know and stuff, shit, he was just a upstanding man. Took care of himself. So what? His nails look good and better than my little bent off, broken up nails. First of all, they're his fingernails. If he want to keep them clean and filed and stuff, not all, you know, natural, then that's fine. That's him. But he didn't come all out with it, you know, letting it be known that, yeah, I prefer what I prefer. I like what I like. He didn't even bring it out the bedroom. His hair was laid and styled and stuff, honey. But he didn't show it like he was no threat to nobody, or he was out there on a different agenda. He trying to recruit other people's sons. As far as we knew, he just in touch with his femininity too. But he still loved women. He still got some kids. Maybe got him a girlfriend. Maybe got him a wife. Those things, those lines was never crossed. And now, yeah, I feel like those lines was terribly crossed. They were erased as far as we concerned. Because, see, Black America, we do things wholeheartedly. We hard-headed, we stubborn. Once we set our mind to something, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. It's going to take a miracle and repetition to help us to come to terms with change that need to be made. within us especially. Yep. That's why I said, when they I had already said when they flipped this transgender bisexual thing around, and your ass got to go back to dressing like your ass been dressing. Everybody gonna do it, but Black America. Watch and see. Everybody gonna do it, but Black America. Yeah, they still gonna have the tattoos and stuff on, because this shit is permanent, unless you got the money to get it, erased and removed and stuff. But as far as just dressing like having your bedroom on your shoulders, proudly wearing your bedroom on your shoulders, like how Black women, and I guess everybody used to train. And they used to have that book on their head like that. Who they used to do that like that? And they used to make sure they were so steady and stuff. It's finna happen. Yeah. Everybody finna go back to their natural state of beings, except for Black America. Black America ain't gonna be able to do it because we too pride. We got too much pride. We too proud to say, oh damn, they done made a fool out of me and a dummy. And we're going to look like an even bigger fool. Because we can't say, hey, I fucked up. Damn, I fucked up real bad. I mean, I done even seen some videos here where, other people's is coming out and they are suing the people that rushed them into getting the surgeries and stuff like that because they're not happy. They are not happy. What they thought was, lifelong and it was permanent and stuff. I don't know. I guess for them, it was just a phase. It was just a phase. I don't know. Maybe that mother's instinct kicked in. I have no idea. I didn't even watch all of it. But I watched the gist of it. And it was saying, I really wasn't ready for all of this. I wish I'd had more therapy, more time. Give me some scenarios. How this surgery is going to alter my whole life. That when I'm 25 now, but when I'm 45, I'm 35, I want some kids. I want my own kids. I want to experience what it's like to carry a baby, or whatever. It could be different for a man too. That was a woman though that I was listening to. And I was thinking to myself, wow, I know that had to be hard for her to come out and let it be known that, hey, I made a mistake, and why didn't I get the proper information, the proper knowledge before I was rushed into making this huge decision on my life. And I just felt like, wow, that's going to happen to Black America. And Black America is not going to go back. Black America ain't going to say, let me take off all this shit. Let me take off all this shit, put on my regular self, and just be me. Because we got too much pride. We don't want to say, no, I'm going to ride this out. But you can't ride it out. Because the creator, y'all be saying the creator, your God, Yahoo, Yahushua, Yahweh. To me, it's cosmic energy. Cosmic energy didn't invent all of that. Black America must go back to our natural ways. That's it and that's all. We are here for two reasons only, Black people. That's number one, to heal our people, to heal Black America. And we here to have Black babies. White folks said it first. You didn't say nothing. For the longest time, you didn't say nothing when white folks were spewing that damn nonsense. Using it as a weapon against Black folks right here in America. But you know what? White America was right. They were so right. Yeah, I'm not mad at their ass about that. No, let them have their own babies. And we need to have our own babies. Indian people got to have their own babies. Yeah, that's the way I see it. I've been learning this stuff. Maybe I am comprehending wrong. I don't know. But it seemed to me like hell, everybody ass is wrong. Everybody asses is wrong. How are the Indian people going to live? How the Amish people going to live and continue the Amish way, the Amish life, if they come out here and start sleeping with everybody but the Amish? How is Black people, Black lives, the Black lineage going to continue if we get out here and start sleeping with everybody but black folks? How did the Spanish people, the Mexican people, every other group of people, how they going to continue their lineage if they out here sleeping with everybody else, having babies, procreating with everybody else? Dogs don't go out and procreate with other animals. They procreate with dogs to keep the canine lineage going and alive. Cats don't get out here and procreate with other animals. You ain't never seen a cat and a possum having sex. That's a motherfucking lie. That's a lie, and you know it. Because, see, the possum got to keep the possum lineage alive and going on. And the cat got to keep the cat lineage alive and going on. The same it is with us, Black America. See, folks done lied and done manipulated us. They done indoctrinated us so much we can't even think for ourselves. I don't know, be mad at me here, because I'm mad at y'all ass when I found out all this too. I sure was. How the hell? Ain't it some brave black people somewhere? I mean, I had to literally go to black media to find the courageous, brave, outstanding, ain't scared, nervous, hesitant about no motherfucker out here. But I had to go to black media and find them. I ain't even found one amongst me. I ain't been out in some years, but hell, I'm sure when they are, the ancestors will point me right to them. We'll run across each other. Because I ain't seen none. The few that I did come across and stuff, have been shut down. Yeah, the few brave, courageous people that I do know vaguely. I don't know them a whole lot and stuff. I don't know them. I just know them when I see them. They just know me when they see me. But they were shut down. The contributions, them few, and I could probably count them on one hand without my thumb. That's how many it is. But they were shut down. Nobody believed in them, their strength, their faith, their visions, because they knew it was possible. That's why nobody believed in them. Yeah, they couldn't show that they believed in them. Oh, no, we got to stop this. We got to stop this right here. And then, the other brave, the other black people, they helped silence them. That's why we ain't got nothing. That's why we don't have nothing now. So don't now everybody want to sit up there and want to cry, want to act like you really for black folks. White folks want to act like they for black folks. Black folks want to act like they for black folks. Ain't nobody said a word or a whisper to the people that's done really hurt Black America. Don't nobody want to answer Malcolm X when he said, "Who taught you to hate yourself? Who taught you to hate yourself? Who? If your ass is too timid to go confront them, I will. I will." See, that's what Malcolm was saying to us. I guess maybe I told Malcolm to come on. Professor James Small said you can actually donate your body, your mind to our ancestors. Yes. I didn't know that. I know in that movie Ghost, Whoopi Goldberg let Patrick Swayze jump in her body, his soul, his spirit did. And he was able to have that last moment with his wife in that movie Ghost. But I like everything else, I thought it was a movie. But Professor James Small said, yes, honey, you can. You can invite Malcolm X, Mary McLeod Bethune, Martin Luther King if you want it, Rosa Parks, Claudette Colvin, Dorothy Bolden. You can invite them to your body and stuff so they can finish their mission, their purpose that they had when they was here, before they was so brutally murdered, just snatched, taken away from Black America, their families, their loved ones, their children. So yeah, you could do that. I'm going to have to put this thing back up, I guess. The copyright disclaimer under 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by a copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips to balance in favor of fair use. Oh, yeah, I know y'all were looking at all this right here. But yeah, I was trying to write it down and get stuff together. You know, it takes so much. But really, when it's divine and stuff, you just have to do what you can do to get set up and just go for it. It really wasn't no way to brand this or nothing. I just had to get the fundamentals down, set my ass down and read. That's it, and that's all. Everything else, you know, you connect the dots as you go. You'll see what's coming up ahead. You'll see that exit that you need to take if you're paying attention. For Black America, this is it. I don't know. Maybe we need one of them blimps. Let me refresh my tea. Maybe we need one of them blimps letting Black America know that we are in another awakening. Black America is in another awakening. And I really didn't even know about the first awakening. And let me clarify, that first awakening was after physical enslavement, after the physical oppression, the enslavement that we went through. Our first awakening was 1919, the summer of 1919. Now, 2025, we're in another awakening. Black America is in a reawakening. Because see, everybody didn't wake up. We didn't make sure that everybody woke up. And I guess the number one reason is because we sit there and talk about anything and everything but what we need to be talking about. That's why now I don't want to be around nobody. We ain't finna talk about nothing. We ain't talking about Black people. The state of Black America. The state of our people. Right here. We talk about right here. I don't know too much about, outside the United States either. And we see what it cost us. I know we can say, oh, that's you. That's your fault. Yeah, it is. But I'm just one. Now, when you imagine the whole collective without that same crucial knowledge of self, then you got to be wondering, well, how did all y'all not learn about yourself? It's a system. It is a system. And we cannot, I don't care how we splice it and split it, you cannot deny that it is a system. Neely Fuller said it and proved it. Everybody know it now. Systemic racism. Everybody and their mama know it now. And it covers every aspect in life. Every aspect in life. That's why Black America you can't get nowhere. You can't get nowhere. You got to get past that systemic racism. White supremacy / racism. You got to get past it. I don't know. I guess the interracial plan is you getting past it. But you ain't really got past nothing. No, you haven't got past nothing, honey. If anything, you done set yourself up for whatever gonna be. Black America. I don't know why people didn't tell us. Not to forget. I know we made our ancestors feel like, their sons, their loved ones, after 30, 40 years, I guess, it's okay to bring home a Becky. It's okay to bring home a Brad. And the babies is so beautiful and stuff. And then, we give the little bitty baby to great-great-grandmama. She's sitting over there in the chair. And she look at that grandbaby and she think about her son. But she fall in love with the baby, and the baby didn't do nothing. This baby is actually a part of me. This baby is actually a part of John Hartfield. So, we just go along with that. And then everybody do it. We all do it. And then before we know it, here we are today. Racism still alive and well kicking. Yes, and Black America is thinking that racism don't even exist. We truly act like we think white America, white women that's married to these Black men, white men that's married to Black women, we truly think these people have actually faced and confronted and talk to themselves, talk their own people about what they capable of. Ain't nobody done no healing. Nope. Dr. George DeGrasse said we ain't never had no healing, no therapy. Black people ain't. And him, George Fraser, Dr. George Fraser, he said white folks ain't never had no healing, no therapy. White folks gotta fix white folks. We can't fix white folks. Is that what we trying to do? Fix they motherfucking asses? We can't even handle they motherfucking asses when they come out the bag. Black America has always had to flee for their life. When white America come out the bag and show who they truly are. You know, the whole thing to me is like, damn, is this like, you know, is this really like the Truman Show? I finally watched the Truman Show, y'all. And honey, everybody was watching that man his whole life. They were watching that man like they were watching a movie, and he didn't even know it. He didn't even know it. So I'm like, damn, is this a prank? Is this really a prank on Black America? Our ancestors watching us, wondering when the hell are we going to wake up? When are we going to realize? You know, everybody watching us. Yes. Your creator in the sky, your God, your creator, watching too. Yeah. Wondering when are you going to start questioning to find the real truth. See, I thought that too, you know, but once we start questioning, then we come around some real deepness right there, y'all. And I'm talking about religion right there. Yep. I'm talking about religion because I can understand where my paper and I can get it where my receipt at. That as long as we stay in this mindset that white America has bombarded us with, we will not choose to do more research, to do the utmost studying, due diligence that we can do. Because like Dr. Ray Hagan said and stuff, we content in our dedicated ignorance. As long as we can just, you know, as long as we can find something within that little small circle that we think is our knowledge of everything, then we okay with it. We could be okay with it. You know why? Because white America not threatened by that. White America not threatened by that. We got a problem when we know that white America is getting upset. Well, yeah, we can't let white America get upset. No, that's when shit hits the fan. That's when we get the worst of what's coming. And so, you know, we do our utmost. We do our best. We don't care who we got to forsake. We gonna forsake them so we can keep white America comfortable. But we can't do that no more. I hate it for y'all, you know. I don't want to be the one to tell y'all. But no, we can't do that no more. We can't be concerned about white America. We just can't. I can't even find my paper and stuff, but I'll show it to y'all and stuff. What Dr. Ray Hagan said about this. That's a conference right there. Everything you think you know is in that little circle right there. Everything you think you know is in that circle right there for black folks. I'm talking about for black people. You ain't even looked at everything on the outskirts of that circle. It's so much more knowledge on the outside of that circle, just like with religion. And for myself, I ain't never knew about nobody but Jesus and God. Oh, and there was Jehovah's Witness. Who did they call him? I think they called it Jesus too, huh? But I can only say I knew about Jehovah's Witness because my mother tried to be one. When we were kids, we were younger, my mother tried to be a Jehovah's Witness. But see, we were too used to the gifts, celebrating Christmas, Thanksgiving, Halloween, getting birthday gifts. We was already used to that. So I imagine that first year was probably the worst. And my mom was like, oh no, I'm not gonna go through this with everybody's birthday, with every holiday, you know. And it was just too much for her, so she didn't do it. So I do know about Jehovah's Witness, you know. I guess they called it Jesus too, though. But as far as the Yahweh and Yahushua, a bulk of us, our masses don't even know. I don't even know. I don't. I'm just now becoming familiar with it. But, you know, that ain't what I think. That ain't what I believe. For me, all these years, all these decades of my life, and, you know, and actually resonating what was told to me and it didn't resonate, I was forcing it. I was literally forcing religion to resonate with me. And it wasn't. So shit, I was like, yeah, shit, I'm done with this too then. Yeah. I can be done with this right here and I can seek the truth, you know, and whatever happens, I can handle that. I can lay in that bed, whatever happens. And I know folks saying, yeah, you're going to spend a whole eternity in hell in that lake of fire. Well, that's what I'll do then. That's what I'll do then. You know, it was a fear of blaspheming. I felt like, you know, just because I wanted to know the truth, I wanted to find what really resonated with me, you know. And then after I became a mature adult and realized that, oh, what the hell? There's 4,200 religions? Who? Where? When? I only knew about Jesus and God. Honey, there's Buddha, Krishna, all of them got the same history as Jesus. Yeah, Buddha, Krishna, Romulus, Horus, Heru, Dionysus. Oh shit. Hey, let me put some mute on for y'all. I'll be back. Yeah, that's this huge siren thing. I got a huge like a big siren on side of my window out here, so it go off and it be so loud I can feel it in my chest. So I be like, oh shit, here, let me get up out of here because you're fluctuating some shit. You know, you can literally feel it. You know, it be so loud. I used to try to get the cat, but he run under the bed and stuff. So I have to get outside and stuff. I don't like all of that and stuff. Can you imagine in the middle of the night while you sleep? Oh shit. Yeah. Oh shit. I thought I hit the mute before I ran up out of here. But it's too loud for me to just sit in here, you know. Especially if I'm in the bedroom, because it's right there at the side of the window. You know, sometimes I think I could reach out there with a broom and hit that motherfucker and knock it off. But yeah, it's just a huge siren and stuff. So I just always go outside when it go off. Crazy shit. I don't know what it's doing, but I know you can feel it, you know, the vibration of it in your chest. And honey, I don't want nothing vibrating amongst me that I don't know nothing about. But y'all look, we almost done with this. Yeah, I think we are on. Did we read Judith Jameson? Because, you know, I was thinking that her and Mae Jameson, were they relation? Were they of some sort of relation? We did read Ava. So I think we'll start with Judith Jameson. Yeah. Oh, if you look at a dancer in silence, his or her body will be the music. Yes. Look. Where is it? Okay, there it go right there. I know, right? And this book right here is a brave black first, 50 plus African American women who changed the world. And the author is Cheryl Willis Hudson. Now, the illustrator is Aaron K. Robinson, and they both have done a marvelous contribution to this book right here. I really love the pages. Your babies are going to love this book. Whenever you get books for the kids and stuff, they're going to have pages in them where they can look. See, look, don't they look so much like the person? That was Aaron K. Robinson. Look at Cheryl Swoops. Your babies will love these books right here. That right there alone will give them enough attention while you read this short story over here about our hero. You know, and while you read, you can incorporate in there about her glasses, her hat, her earrings, how she's sitting with her beautiful hands like this. And it'll give your baby more impetus to sit there and listen and to look at the picture while you reading about her. And then you repetitiously call out her name. You ask your baby, yeah, you want to dance like Judith? Ain't she such a wonderful dancer? Look at her foot sticking out. You know, you'll get into the story to help our babies get into it. That's how I do with mine. Yeah, they love when I be reading and stuff. We gonna read. You know, you got to make it interesting for them and stuff. It's one of their books that we reading anyway, one of the children's books, but it's serving its purpose. Judith Jameson. She was born May 10th in 1943 in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. If you look at a dancer in silence, his or her body will be the music. In her signature performance of Alvin Ailey's Cry, Judith Jameson moved with fluid and electrifying elegance, transforming a long white piece of cloth into a child, a wash rag, an ironing board, and a shawl, from the embodiment of an enslaved woman carrying the weight of the world to exemplifying a liberated woman's ecstasy and grace. The 3-part 15-minute performance was created especially for Judith by choreographer Alvin Ailey as an expression of honor, as an expression to honor all Black mothers. Through Judith's body, her long arms and legs, and regal carriage, dance became an extraordinary medium for honoring the past, celebrating the present, and fearlessly reaching into the future. The daughter of blue-collar Black parents, Judith started taking ballet classes when she was 6 years old, and she was embraced by her family and church community. She learned about commitment to excellence and helping others, strengths she has relied on throughout her stellar career. Judith trained at the Philadelphia Dance Academy. Until Agnes D. Mill of the American Ballet Theater invited her to perform her newest work, The Four Marys. At the close of the show in 1964, Judith was left without a job, but soon an audition and a series of connections led her to accept a position at Alvin Ailey in 1965. As a member of the Alvin Ailey American Dance Theater, AAADT, that's the acronym for it, AAADT, Judith helped to redefine the world's perception of American dance with her commanding presence. She performed at the AAADT for over 15 years before launching a solo career on Broadway in 1980. And a few years later, her own company, the Jameson Project. After Alvin's death in 1989, she directed the AAADT for 21 years. Judith served as artistic director, teacher, and choreographer, and played a major role in raising the funds for the construction of a permanent $54 million 8-floor building for the company, which opened in 2005. Judith retired from her position as artistic director in 2011, but continues to influence the creative world as a choreographer and educator. Her many honors include the National Medal of Arts, the Congressional Black Caucus's Phoenix Award, a Kennedy Center honor for her contribution to American culture through dance, and being named NYC Ambassador of the Arts. And that's Judith Jameson, right there. Yes. See, our babies need to learn about these things. Oprah Winfrey. We gonna go on and read Oprah. Mm-hmm. And that's a picture of Oprah Winfrey. It do look like Adonna. Erin did Oprah justice. All of them. She did all of them such wonderful justice in this book right here. My mother was an artist. Yeah. Oprah Winfrey, born January 29, 1954, in Kosciuszko, Mississippi, MS. That's Kosciuszko. Prosperity. You get in life what you have the courage to ask for. You get in life what you have the courage to ask for. Because you know they do say a closed mouth don't get fed. But I digress. Very few people are recognized by one name. Very few people are recognized by one name. But Oprah is one of them. She is known worldwide as a glamorous media mogul, successful business owner, TV and movie star, billionaire, and philanthropist. Oprah's name is also her brand. From the time she was a very young child, Oprah Winfrey knew that she had a big voice inside of her that was waiting to be heard. Born to a teenage single mother, Oprah lived in poverty with her maternal grandmother in rural Mississippi, followed by a troubled home life with her mother in Milwaukee, where she was physically and sexually abused by male relatives. Finally, in Nashville, Tennessee, her father provided a stable home life. Oprah became an honor student, was voted her high school's most popular girl, joined the speech team, and won a scholarship to Tennessee State University. After winning a Miss Black Tennessee beauty contest at age 17, she got a job broadcasting. She got a job broadcasting the news part-time on a local Black radio station. She was so impressive that at 19 years old, Oprah became Nashville's youngest and first Black female television news anchor at WLAC TV. She was recruited to co-anchor the 6 o'clock news at WJZ TV in Baltimore. In 1986, Oprah moved to Chicago to host a failing half-hour morning talk show, and within a year, AM Chicago was a hit. Within a year, she expanded the program to an hour and renamed it The Oprah Winfrey Show. She sure did, which became one of the most successful television shows for 25 years. In 2011, Oprah launched her own cable channel called OWN, Oprah Winfrey Network. As an actress, Oprah has appeared in the TV miniseries, The Women of Brewster Place. I love that movie too. And that song, I love that song. We probably going to listen to it. It's just the humming, but it's so meaningful. I still get chills every time I hear it. And Oprah has appeared in the TV miniseries, The Women of Brewster Place. I ain't never watched the miniseries. No, I can't say that I will either. And in such movies as The Color Purple, Beloved, and A Wrinkle in Time. Her company, Harpo Productions, has developed and produced documentaries, films, and a Broadway musical of The Color Purple. Oprah is also the publisher of the popular magazine O. Oprah has used her voice and her wealth to support social justice, the arts, and education, including the Oprah Winfrey Leadership Academy for Girls in South Africa. Her many awards and honors include being named the first recipient of the Bob Hope Humanitarian Award. She was also awarded the Presidential Medal of Freedom by President Barack Obama. And that's Oprah Winfrey. Yeah, that's Oprah Winfrey. I know I really had a thing against Oprah and stuff, you know, when we were kids and stuff. Cause my great aunts and stuff used to watch Oprah religiously every day. And I remember watching Oprah give away them cars and honey. After the second time I didn't see no black person get no car, I was like, well, I'm done with Oprah. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not coming over there watching Oprah. We're not gonna watch Oprah Winfrey. And you know, just after that right there, I just didn't watch Oprah no more. You know, and this right here, y'all, is Black Lives Matter. Patrice Cullors, Alicia Garza, and Opal Tometi. And this is all three of them. Look how Aaron did. They look just like themselves. No, Charlie, that's a black Jesus behind me. It's just a light shining on him. Let me get it so you can see it. This is my black Jesus right here. I believe in Simeon Toko. Yeah, I do not believe in Cesar Borgio or whatever his name is. But this right here, let me maximize the screen so you can see it. Because someone else thought he was a white Jesus too. But no, I'm not no hypocrite. I don't try to be a hypocrite. This is black Jesus. Yeah. This is black Jesus. And before I even got this book right here, I knew that the Jesuses that were in my mind were the Jesuses that were in these books. In these books right here. These are black people Jesuses right here. Right here. Right here. We didn't need the white man to give us a book with a Bible of his Jesus and all of that, you know, the misleadings, the word play, and manipulate our whole mind like that. You know, I mean, I'd rather you not even give me the book. Yeah, just don't even give me the book. I'm going to get one so we can read it and study and stuff, though. But yeah, that's black Jesus right there. I don't have no white Jesus up in here. Sure don't. And ain't nobody finna give him to me either to put up in here. Yeah. I feel like for me, you know, I can believe as I want to believe. Ain't nobody dying with me. Ain't nobody going to be in that casket but me. Ain't nobody going to cross over but me. So I'm content with what I have studied and what I'm learning. I see things totally different from any indoctrination that anybody done ever taught me, told me, showed me. You know, no, because I feel like, you know, it don't really justify. It don't really give me the tools that I need. You know, I'm more than just being here on this planet Earth. Black people are more than just being here on this planet Earth. See, for black people, it's not just a heaven and a hell. That may be true for white folks and other people that succumb to that, other people that tolerate and condone and believe in heaven and hell. That might be true for all of y'all, but it ain't for me. It's heaven, hell, and then it's the rest of the multiverse. That's how it is for me. Ain't nobody got to believe it if they don't want to, because I don't care. I had to come to this realization for myself. And yeah, I'm content with that. I am. I'm content with that. I'm okay with that. When I leave here, I'm not going to the first universe or the second. I'm not even going. I'm bypassing heaven altogether. I don't know. I might go a little close to it, you know, in case I see some little babies that's done got free or some people that, you know, that's trying to leave. But, you know, I'm not going to heaven when I leave from here. No, I'm going to the afterlife. I'm going to the afterlife when I leave here, where I know in my heart, I believe ain't nobody ever came back and told me, just like they ain't never came back and told you either, Black America. Ain't nobody for sure where you can prove, because I done had people tell me, oh yeah, I died and I almost went to what they call the NDE, near-death experience. I almost died. I died on the table, and I was brought back, and I know it was Jesus that told me I wasn't done yet and to go back. And you wrong, face. Well, prove it then. Prove it. Because see, even if you did go through that near-death experience and then you came back, who's to say that you didn't really find out, oh, damn, all them black people are behind the pearly white gates in heaven. They are slaves. That man, William Joseph Simmons, he was not lying when he said that robed white men was galloping across the sky on horses. You ain't gonna come back and tell us. So, all of that right there, the same way you believe and want to go where you want to go and stuff, honey, I'm going to the afterlife. I'm going to the afterlife. I'm going to face the nation. I'm going to the 12th of never. I'm going to the 12th of never when I'm done here on this planet. Because it's more than just heaven and hell. See, that's what white America taught us. That's what white America taught us, is heaven and it's hell. It's more than just this one universe. Yeah, I did put Dr. Ray Hagen's in one of my notebooks, but just so happens, I guess it's right on time. See, Dr. Ray Hagen said this is my cruise circle right here because I ripped the paper in half. See, it's just a little piece of the paper. So imagine this right here is a full circle. Everything in that circle is what you think you know about everything. Is in that circle right there. But as far as, let's say, we just talking about religion now. We just talking about religion. As far as everything else outside of that circle, you have no idea of it. So for Black America, this is how I came to my being okay and accepting my own intelligence and common sense and discernment. White America got me thinking that it's heaven and hell only. Oh no, baby, it's a whole multiverse out here. A multiverse out here. It ain't just one universe. It's 12 universes. Each universe got 999 galaxies. Each galaxy got 999 planets. Each planet got 9 realms. So now I don't believe everything that's in this circle right here. I cannot possibly believe or condone or want to go where any of y'all going to. I mean, if you gonna tell me that Yahushua is okay that I go on to the 10th university, the 10th universe, Yahweh, I could go on to the 11th universe. Because see, in my mind's eye and stuff, even they are relegated, contained, not for the whole multiverse, because they in a box too. I'd rather stay with my cosmic energy. How I define the cosmos is cosmic energy. It goes wherever it want to go. You might got 12 universes this way, 12 universes that way, 12 universes that way, and that way. So you see, I'm content with believing my own self, my own thought, my own brains. So yeah, I won't be going to heaven with y'all. You'll be going by yourself. You will be going by yourself. But I would like to say that one of our mentors said that you can come back if you want to. You can decide to come back to this plane, to this realm. Because each planet got 9 realms. We just in one realm of Earth. I don't know if your heaven, if the white man's heaven is going to the 9th realm and stop. Maybe the white man say, hey, I can go to the 1st universe, but it got to stop. Because the white man right here on this earth can't even tolerate too much sun. What make y'all think his ass got dominion? He got the keys to the cosmos. Ain't that where the sun at? I know it's a little sun in the 1st universe, and he can tolerate a little sun. Hell, he can go outside right now with his shirt off, with some little shorts on, jogging, and he'll be all right. But he can't linger out there in the sun. So what make y'all think he's right? The white man is right about what even is up there in heaven. Just because he got all the tools, the resources, he done stole everything. He got all the equipment. He can look up into the sky and he can actually see. That don't mean it's his. That don't mean that the understanding, the overstanding is for him. Anybody can steal your $5, hell, and go spend it and buy the same loaf of bread, the same carton of eggs, you know. But it's you with the $5 if your ass hadn't lost it. That could have went and bought, you know, your bread, your eggs, your milk, your cheese, you know. See, that's how it works and stuff. Just because the white man seemingly has everything, don't mean that he's, you know, the overall. It don't. It don't mean that he's the overall chosen one. Because with all of that, honey, the son still ain't giving it up. The son still ain't making it easy for them. And you got to ask yourself, hell, you know, for all the good book says and stuff, hell, when the hell is the white man going to get his judgment? I'll see, but black folk, you got to wait till after death for that. You got to wait till after death for that. Wouldn't it be fucked up if y'all asses, if everybody in heaven came back and told us, no, don't y'all come up here. You ain't going to get nothing up here. They telling you you're going to get your heaven. You're going to get your riches and your glory. Talking about it's being stored up in heaven. I want to know who lying about heaven. Who lying to black people about heaven? Because shit, white folks is letting white folks know. Other folks across the world is letting the world know. We don't believe in white Jesus. Shit, we've been honoring the black woman and the black child. But black America still stuck on that motherfucking bullshit. Just dumb. A fool and a dummy. Yeah, we are. Oh, Kimberly Tate, I don't know. I do consider myself, you know, I could move to Africa, I guess, but I don't know. I may not even go nowhere. You know, I would like to see Africa, but you know, as far as moving there and relocating there, I don't know. Whatever the ancestors tell me to do, you know. I know if I do go, it'll be a whole throng of our people that won't go, you know. I possibly could be content just sending my family to safety over there. I don't know. But me, I'll probably just stay here and hey, it's going to be what it's going to be. For me personally. So I can't say that I ever move. I know our people probably going to go through another mass exodus, you know, out of America and stuff if we don't get ourselves in the right place and stuff, you know. But I don't know. I'm just now finding out here that everybody fucked around and misled us, mistaught us, you know. So, yeah, that's where I am. I'm just really in the beginning of myself. That's probably why I'm so, you know, appalled. You know, literally appalled. Like, damn, all that done had for real? Because I promise you, if I'd have known that we would be this bad right here, yeah, I would have went and asked that lady, you got another Roots book? I would at least have the thought, the inclination. They'll just go to the library. Just go to the library. But, you know, I guess even then and stuff, the library, you know, seemingly wasn't the place where we would just go and hang out and read and stuff. You know, I don't know why all of that missed me, but it did. You know, and this is where we are today. And so, you know, I want to just make sure my people, my lineage are going to be okay, sincerely. I'm not talking about no bullshit lies and stuff. Yeah, we're going to help us get a little money here. We're going to help us get, you know, some land and homes and stuff. We need knowledge. We need knowledge. And I know, you know, it's a whole lot. Because in that book right there, we reading about the good, the bad, the ugly, and then come the savage and the ravenousness. No, Faith, why you gotta go there with them books? Because they're knowledgeable. They are still relevant for today. I didn't know. I didn't know either. I didn't know here black men were still being lynched and, you know, and murdered, slaughtered like they are still. And then I read that book. You know, one of our first books was Racial Violence in Kentucky, 1865 to 1940. And that book shed a little bit of light of why we think racism is gone. Yeah, that book shed a little light to me of why we really truly believe that racism all of a sudden it just left. It went away. Things are so equal now. You can do what you want to do. You can go further than Karen went if you want to. So everything is all right. Black people is okay. But honey, I read that book and then I laughed. This what happened. The state of Kentucky told Kentuckians, the white folks, look here, we're gonna need y'all to quit slaughtering black people, quit hanging them up in trees, quit dragging them down the street, cutting off their fingers and toes and stuff. Your left toes on the street. People walking to the grocery store, finding ears and stuff where you done came out and dismembered this man. Drug his whole body through the town. So the state of Kentucky was trying to tell white people, you can't be that way anymore. We want people to move here. Bring their families, bring your pets, your businesses, bring your ideals. Because we want Kentucky to be a wonderful state where people feel safe and people want to grow, but white people didn't want to do it. For the longest time, white people did not want to do it. That's another lesson in itself to see how long did it take for the state of Kentucky, the whole state. It wasn't talking about one little city, one little town. This was the state. And, just to find out how long did it take the state of Kentucky to actually penetrate white people's mindset that, hey, you got to stop doing this. Now, we'll let you do it underground. You could do it underground, just don't let nobody find out about it. I don't know how it took shape and stuff. But what happened was, eventually white folks started saying, well, yeah, you're right, I guess. But we'll only do this if you, Kentucky authorities, state of Kentucky, if you decide, if you agree that when a black person has committed a crime, you will immediately lynch them in public. That's the only way we're going to stop lynching them, burning them, dragging them, skinning them, dismembering them. And Kentucky didn't want to do it. But then Kentucky thought about it. Yeah, we can do it. We got to at least try this. And then maybe we can make another step. So Kentucky said, okay, we'll do it like this. So Kentucky started, when the black man was accused of a crime and stuff, Kentucky started locking them up, and immediately, without any trial or anything, they will hang them. A lot of innocent men, they didn't even know if these men committed a crime. A lot of times, it was the white men. And they said it in the book. It was a white man that was committing the crimes, but the white woman was saying that it was the black man. And the black man was coerced into being guilty. Like the young boy, he wasn't even a man, he was 17, Jesse Washington. And they arrested all of them, the whole family. Then they kept Jesse. They didn't release Jesse, but they coerced Jesse into saying he was guilty. And he wasn't guilty. But they coerced him because they either threatened him, beat him, or told him, we'll keep you protected and stuff. The only way you're going to get out of here and go home to your family is if you say that you're guilty, and then you'll probably get 2 weeks probation or whatever, and you'll be able to go home to your family and stuff. But the black men coerced, they believed it. And they would say, okay, well, as soon as they said that with Jesse in the courtroom, once they got him to say he was guilty, soon as he said guilty, and then the judge gave down the verdict, guilty, our white people exploded. Honey, they got to running under the benches, running around. Some of them were just coming in the door and stuff, because they was all outside the courtroom and everything, waiting on the end of the trial. It took their ass 4 minutes to say that Jesse was guilty of a crime he didn't even commit. And Jesse, he was illiterate. He couldn't read and stuff. He couldn't really comprehend a lot of stuff. See, that's why it amazes me even reading so many words and stuff that I've never even seen. So can you imagine being trapped by yourself and they asking you these questions and they won't even tell you what the meaning is of these words and stuff? So he was just trapped in this hell with these people talking about you done broke the law and all of these statues and the big words and stuff. So he said, yeah, I was guilty. I did it. And that was all they took. He probably didn't even say I was guilty. I did it. He probably just said, yeah, okay. And they took that as guilt. I don't know. It's a story in itself to learn about. It's so much for us to learn and know. And it's so much against us even knowing. Even myself, as sincere as I know, I want to learn. But it's so much and stuff, you really have to make an effort. I mean, you really gonna have to make an effort, Black America, because we ain't had no knowledge. We have not had any knowledge. That's why everything we've learned, we got to unlearn it at this late point in our lives and stuff. So yeah, I don't really have a lot of time and energy for other folks, and resources and tools for other folks, healing for other folks. The only thing I can offer for other folks is I won't harm you. I won't prompt or even initiate no harm to you. All I want is my people to get the hell away from y'all. White America. Just get the hell away from y'all. And those of us of my people that's married to white folks, got white folks in their family and stuff, I don't know. You're going to have to do your due diligence. See, you're going to have to find out who you surrounded by. I ain't got to worry about who's surrounded by me, who I'm surrounded by. It don't make me no, never mind who hear me play what I play in my house. You don't live here. You can go home. But see, y'all done got y'all selves trapped. You see? And so now you can't put on Dick Gregory. You better not put on Dr. Francis Chris Wilson. Your whole home life might just fuck around and just explode. Just collapse. Because see, Black America, we done let ourselves be misled. And we done got married and with all these people and stuff. And now it's going to be real hard to fake the funk. Everybody knowing you ain't so happy and comfortable like you said you was. Shit, when I see them out now, interracial, my heart just go out to them. Honey, I feel for you. Sure do. I seen a family the other day. They was out and stuff. And I guess one of the little kids had a birthday and stuff. I don't know, but honey's sister looked so damn uncomfortable with them folks. And her and the husband had been together for a long time. Because all the babies they wasn't exactly stir steps like 4, 3, 2. They were kind of like 9, 6, 3, So yeah, you could tell they had been together for a while. But hell, she just seemed like, damn, I can't wait till we get done out of here and stuff. I'm ready to go be with my family, I imagine they're a little bit more relaxed with her family. I don't know. I just, recognized it and I was like, shit, better you than me. I ain't finna set my ass around nobody else and I gotta be stoic. Shit, you're a lie. But that's the price we pay. Not having knowledge. Not having knowledge. And now what do you do? What do you do now, Black America? You got all these babies. You got businesses. And then you find out that, oh yeah, babe, why didn't you tell me that great uncle Robert was the one in that picture? That's him. You can't tell me this ain't your Uncle Robert. You know that's your Uncle Robert right there on that picture. Why didn't you tell me, babe? See, those are things we need to know before we go procreating with everybody else. We never cared to know in the past, but now we need to know more than ever who these people are that we keep marrying with, procreating with, building with, creating with. Not so you can tell Brad, that now, we ain't gonna be together no more. I'm sorry, Brad. I love you. You love me too, but we can't do this. Not to break his heart. We're not saying be soulless and cold-hearted. We just want folks to know that, hey, this right here is your lineage. This is your lineage. And I don't want to be a part of that. That's not my life. I don't love you enough to want to be a part of this right here. These is your secrets, your family's secrets. I don't want my babies to grow up. Oh, your great uncle. No, that's not what we're supposed to do for us, Black America. That fucks us up. Not only does it keep their lineage going on, because you on the way to erasing your lineage. Soon one of them babies get themselves together, grown up, and done married a white person, there go a little bit more of your black lineage. Gone out the window. Not only are we sacrificing our lineage, but you helping to prolong their lineage. We got to worry about our people now. Shit, they've been trying to extinct us for the longest. Extermination of black people. And now this right here, this interracial thing, maybe all along it was just part of it. I don't know. I know all them people thought they was truly in love. But honey, if you truly in love with someone and you really got unconditional love for someone, ain't they always said that you want that person to be happy and safe? Even if they can't be with you, even if you can't be with them, you still want them to be happy, safe, have a prosperous life. Where's the sincerity from white people to want that for the ones that they claim they love? Oh, I love you so much, I'm just gonna lie. No, that ain't my Uncle Bob. That's not my Uncle Bob. The lies and stuff, that's all I'm saying. Yeah, it just, I'm so thankful I had black babies. And yeah, I want my children to have black babies. Yeah, I'm gonna love them. I'm gonna love them babies that you bring home. But shit, I'm gonna tell Sabrina little ass about her white folks. Bring some mixed babies up in here. They ass gonna learn too. Sure wills. Yeah, you better be particular. That's all I'm saying. But George Fraser, he was saying, you know, life is hard anyway before you reach that 50-year mark. Because he said that study showed that 50 to 60, 60 to 70, you know, is when you have your most profitable, prosperous times in life, where you create and you build and you know what your purpose is. You know. So, yeah, he said everybody up until that point, everybody got a hard life. Everybody got a battle, but choose your battles. And we ain't never been choosing our battles, Black America. We've been choosing for white folks. We've been helping white folks win. Can't do that shit no more. Setting up in their classrooms, ain't questioning nothing. You know, then we set up in their churches that they done built. Still ain't questioning nothing. I mean, you got to ask for some clarity. You got to ask for some. Oh, well, like you just said, a closed mouth don't get fed. I don't know what we think is going to happen. We think we're going to die and it's just over with. No, that ain't the case. We don't die and it's just over with. No, quite possibly everybody that passed over and stuff is looking at us like, damn, they is some damn fools and dummies now. I bet you John Brown up in heaven with white folks. Because see, even he can't get past heaven. No. For all the love that John Brown felt and the empathy that he had for black people, to actually confront white folks with his two sons. White folks killed him and his two sons, honey. But he's not in the multiverse. He in heaven, in that first universe right there, telling white folks, you know, why y'all still doing this to black people? Let them go. Open them damn gates and let them go. And white folks still ain't doing it. It's a war up there just like it is here. It's a battle up there just like it is here. So yeah, if you go on to heaven and stuff, you're going to find yourself in another simulation like this right here. Except for this time, you're going to be on top of the clouds and stuff, you know, and it's going to be cotton. And you're going to be behind the pearly white gates, which it look like you're free, because behind them pearly white gates and stuff, it's still just the skies of the first universe. So yeah, you look like you roaming free. But hell, on the outskirts, hell, that's the fence. I mean, shit, we just got to think. But anyway, I digress. Black Lives Matter, Patrisse Cullors, Alicia Garza, and Opal Tometi. We are a generation call to action. That was Patrisse. When black people get free, everybody gets free. That was Alicia Garza. I challenge us all to have the courage of our convictions to fight for a fair, just, and inclusive society. And that was Opal Tometi. Patrisse Cullors, that's Patrisse Cullors. That's Alicia Garza right there. And that's Opal Tometi in the middle right there. Created a national movement by organizing themselves and others around the hashtag Black Lives Matter on social media. It was their presence to George Zimmerman's 2000 acquittal for the 2012 murder of 17-year-old Trayvon Martin. That was when I woke up. Yeah. Stunned and frustrated by the verdict and determined that this would not happen again, these gifted women pooled their skills, talents, and commitment in a public call to action to combat racism and oppression. New global in scope, Black Lives Matter affirms Black life is the face. Black life in the face of systemic brutality, mass incarceration, racism, and prejudice of all kinds. This includes supporting Black women, queer and transgender folks, people with disabilities, the Black undocumented, and those with criminal records. Patrice Cullors, born in 1984, is an artist, organizer, educator, and performance artist, active in many causes in the Los Angeles community, including prison abolition. She believes that curiosity is a foundation for activism. Alicia Garza, born in 1981, is an activist, writer, and community organizer who directs special projects at the National Domestic Workers Alliance in the San Francisco area bay. National Domestic Workers Alliance. I was thinking about Dorothy Bolden. I had did some research on her when I did a speech for the International Women's Day, and I learned about Dorothy Bolden, like Bolden Unchained, the namesake, yeah. And she had started the National Domestic Alliance for domestic workers. I'm gonna have to look that up. It's been some years ago and stuff, but yeah, wow. Okay. And community organizer who directs special projects at the National Domestic Workers Alliance in the San Francisco Bay Area. Alicia wrote 3 words at the end of a singular Facebook post: Black Lives Matter. She is now the co-founder of the global organization of the same name. Opa Tometi, born in 1984, is a Nigerian-American writer and organizer from New York City who developed the social media strategies of the BLM platform. She is also executive director of Black Alliance for Just Immigration, BAJI, created in response to anti-immigrant sentiment and repressive immigration bills. The Black Lives Matter movement has forced many in America to confront the legacy of racism, and it inspires those who are concerned about justice and equality. And again, that right there, they're your sisters. Yep, Black Lives Matter. Mm-hmm. We are at the end of that book. Look, y'all, we are at the end. That was the last story right there. I thank y'all so much. We just gonna read through this little bit right here, and then I'm gonna let us go so we can have a prosperous, beautiful day today. I know, right? Oh, we read about all of them. There was Marianne Anderson. Her nickname was Baby Contralto. Marianne Anderson. You remember Marianne Anderson? You know, the voice that everybody loved, Marianne, y'all. And Marianne wanted to perform at the daughters. She wanted to perform at the Constitution Hall with the Daughters of the American Revolution. I guess they were the founders or something, you know. They called the shots anyway. Well, the Daughters of the American Revolution said, "Oh no, I know everybody love your voice and stuff, but we don't want to hear." They white women, we don't want to hear. So they wouldn't let Marianne perform at the Constitution Hall. So what happened was, I guess it was her managers and people that really loved her and stuff. Because Eleanor Roosevelt, honey, she pulled back from the Daughters of the American Revolution. And other people did too. They were donating. They were prestigious people, wealthy people, white people. Oh yeah, they withdrew from the Daughters. Yeah, they withdrew from their ass because they wanted Marianne to perform too. And then they were like, you know, it's time for equal rights. But anyway, Marianne ended up performing at the Lincoln Memorial, honey. 75,000 people. It ain't on this right here. But I believe it was 75,000 people showed up. That's not even counting the radio and the television audience that she had. See how great that was? So the Daughters, you know, they didn't really do nothing. But let's read what it says here. She was nicknamed Baby Contralto. At the Lincoln Memorial, altered the lyric of "Thee I Sing" to "Of Thee We Sing." Of Thee I Sing, 'Tis of Thee. I don't know what that song is, but yeah. Later explaining, "We cannot live alone. And the thing that made this moment possible for you and for me has been brought over by many people who we will never know." Autobiography. My Lord, what a morning. if you want to get her autobiography. She shopped at May's Millinery, a hat boutique owned by May Reeves in Philadelphia. She attended the launch of the American Liberty ship SS Booker T. Washington with Mary McLeod Bethune on September the 29th, 1942, the first of 17 Liberty ships named in honor of African Americans. Wow. Mary McLeod Bethune. You know Mary. Mary was the first one to let us know that we on the right track, that we are on the right track. Right here, look. Mary started her school with $1.50. Yes, Mary McLeod Bethune left down south, went up north, started her school with $1.50. Mary was washing clothes for white folks, cleaning houses for white folks, stuff, whatever she had to do. And then it said Mary and her students were selling pies, sweet potato pies, whatever she had to do to get her school going and stuff. And I said Mary and them were using little bitty library pencils. And when I left and came home that same night, I found us a pencil called Mary was like I sure was, and you finna use it too. And so we using, what we got for our school right here. We're using whatever we got. And I was saying that Mary was writing on leaves. Mary, when they ran out of paper. Library got them little bitty sheets of paper and stuff. When Mary and them ran out of paper, Mary got the leaves off the tree. Let me show y'all how she did. The leaves on the tree got the little bitty, got the stems. You got the leaf, and then it's got the stems. That's a leaf. I know it's crude and stuff, because like I already said, I ain't no artist. You see? Look at this right here. Let me maximize my screen. I'm going to show you how they was actually writing on leaves. You see how this is the stem going down right here. But you see these right here, the veins in that leaf. Well, when Mary pulled that stem out, the veins pulled out too. And they, instead of the leaf tearing apart, because she done pulled the stem out, the vein came down and it replaced it. So the leaf was a whole leaf. It was smooth now. It didn't have the veins going through it. It didn't have the stem because she pulled the stem down. And Mary knew. See, Mary knew. Mary had the gift. Everybody else, you can't just pull that stem because you just going to rip the whole thing off. But see, Mary had the gift. Mary could work that stem down, and it'll pull them other little veins with it. And them veins, once it got in the centerpiece, it just filled it up. The leaf wasn't torn up, and they could write on the leaves once it dried. That's what Mary did. So yeah, Mary was one of the first ones that said, yeah, you on the right track. You on the right track. She even told me how to do the leaves in case we got to do it. Yep, in case we run out of paper. And you say, yeah, I know. Right? So yeah, that was Mary McLeod Bethune. And then we read about Maya Angelou, the first Black female streetcar conductor in San Francisco. She received a Lifetime Achievement Award in 2014 from the Conference of Minority Transportation Officials for her work. She was proficient in 6 languages: English, Fante, French, Hebrew, Italian, and Spanish. She received 3 Grammy Award nominations for spoken word albums. This is Maya Angelou. She was the first Black woman to write a released screenplay, Georgia, Georgia, and direct a major motion picture, Down in the Delta. She completed last memoir, Me and Mom, Mom and Me and Mom. Yeah, she completed her last memoir. Me and Mom. No, it's Mom and Me and Mom. That's it. Mom and Me and Mom. At age 85. Oh, and didn't he say, Dr. George Fraser, that we create, we produce in our latter parts of our lives? And it seemed true to me. Personal papers and career memorabilia can be found at the Schomburg Center for Research in Black Culture in Harlem, including handwritten notes on yellow legal pads for I Know Why the Caged Bird Sings. Close friend and mentor to Oprah Winfrey. That was Maya Angelou. Mary McLeod Bethune, her nicknames were First Lady of the Struggle and Mary Bethune. No, that was it. First Lady of the Struggle, Mama Bethune. Mama Bethune. Wow, okay. Close friend of Eleanor Roosevelt. and advisor to several U.S. presidents, including Calvin Coolidge and Franklin D. Roosevelt. She led the voter registration drives for African Americans and women. Mary McLeod Bethune was the only woman of color present at the founding conference of the United Nations in 1945. Mary often walked with a cane, not out of necessity, but because it gave her swank. Yeah, it gave her swank, honey. Mary wasn't walking with no cane because she needed to. No. Home in Washington, D.C. is a registered National Historic Site and is open to the public. And you know, I said Mary had she had statues of her schools, centers, training places. Simone Biles. Simone has two skills named the Biles in her honor in the artistic gymnastics. Code of points. Has dual citizenship in America and Belize, and considers Belize her second home. Simone Biles is an outspoken advocate for children in the foster care system and sexual abuse survivors. She's the first female gymnast to win 3 consecutive world all-around titles. Simone was named one of Time's most influential people in the world in 2017. In 2014, Simone Biles became the first American female gymnast to win 4 gold medals at a single world championship. Simone won 10 world championships, gold medals, the most by a female gymnast in history. In history. That was Simone Biles. Oh, and this right here is Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter has more than 40 official chapters worldwide. In 2016, Black Lives Matter became the 3rd biggest social issues hashtag in Twitter's history. Yes, this is beautiful right here. But we finished this book, and I guess before I turn it in, I will be doing some little readings throughout here, or even at nighttime when we're doing our midnight walk with the ancestors, so that we can just go through some of these again. We read about everybody, but in the back here, it's got a little bit more information on them, which I didn't see. I thought it would pretty much be the information that we had learned about them and stuff, and the knowledge we had learned about them. Like Patrice Cullors, she was initially drawn to prison reform after witnessing incarcerated family members being treated unjustly. And Patrice Cullors is the founder of Dignity and Power Now. This is awesome right here. Ruby Bridges. On November 14, 1960, Ruby became the first African-American child to attend an all-white public elementary school in the American South. Due to the chaos outside school, Ruby's first day of class was held in the principal's office. Federal marshals escorted Ruby down the hall for bathroom breaks. Dr. Robert Coles, a child psychiatrist, met with Ruby once a week during her first year at Frantz Elementary School to help her adjust. A statue of Ruby Bridges stands at Frantz Elementary School. That would be awesome to go show the children, show your babies and stuff. I mean, yeah, we're going to finish this little bit right here, and I'll probably take this book back this week to the library. But this has been wonderful. Wow, we getting through our books, aren't we? We're going to find out what happened to Black America. We're going to heal Black America. We're going to heal our children. Our children are going to be able to best assured all of their hopes, their dreams, their creations. You know, we're going to give them the permission, the acceptance, you know, to let their minds flourish. We want their minds to flourish. We want them to create and think for themselves. It don't mean they gonna be I don't want to bathe today. I don't want to eat that today. You still gonna make sure they take care of themselves. But we got to teach them to at least be critical thinkers. Because, you know, education and religion and even some of life experiences and stuff is not teaching us what we need to know. It's different for everyone else. This whole, you know, existence here is different for everyone else. I know everybody say we the same, but no, we're not the same. We are not the same. Nobody is like us. Nobody is like us. I don't care how much y'all want it to be so. It don't make it right. It don't make it true. It's not going to happen. You know, so yeah, I really enjoy this and stuff. You know, I really do. I love being on here. I love reading to us. I'm learning too. I did not know about all of our people here. But now that I am, I'm okay with sharing it. I'm okay with sharing what I learned. Is that what they talking about when they be saying gatekeepers? Because you learn something you don't want to teach it to somebody else? See, that right there goes back to that dedicated ignorance. White America has made us feel like, you know, it'll behoove us. They make us feel like it'll reduce us to teach our learnings to our own people. How is this going to reduce me by sharing what I'm learning? How? You know, it's going to empower all of us. Hopefully, you know, hopefully that sister that you can't look at too long. Hopefully she'll see one of my videos and be like, oh, they looking at me. Maybe she think I look like Beyonce. Get throwing her hair and stuff everywhere, you know. I don't know. But we at least got to start talking about these things so that we can get along. Hell, it ain't going to matter shit if we all in smart cities, you know, and trapped in the smart cities, the new enslavement, and now we want to get along. No, that's too late. We need to try to get along now. But anyway, I want to leave y'all with some goodness. You know, and I love some goodness and stuff because everybody deserves to be happy. And now, I don't have many bad days, but I do have bad days. But honey, after I done learned, especially now, after I done learned what my ancestors went through, honey, shit, gonna cut them damn lights off then. Cut them off here if that's what is gonna happen. I'll get them motherfuckers back on tomorrow or the next day or next week. Go ask the church to help you get your lights back on. That's not a bad day. That's not a bad day. You got a solution for whatever you claim your bad day is about. You got a bad hair day? What? You don't feel good today? That's not a bad day. That is not a bad day. These were bad days. Being lynched, being skinned alive, being burned alive, riddled with bullets. Those are bad days. Having your fingers, your fingers, your toes, your protruding parts cut off of you. You alive. Those are bad days, Black America. We got to stop thinking like white folks. White folks done projected their whole mentality. White folks done projected their entire lifestyle on Black America. I don't even know who some of y'all is when I pass y'all. I can't even tell by the walk no more. I mean, I just don't know. Everybody's being everybody else. So yeah, you know, when you see me, you have to say face. Yeah, you might have to call me because I don't know who the hell you are. Last week, you looked it totally different. You know, it's not my fault. I'm not finna be walking around here about time. Is that my sister? Is that sister over there? I'm not finna go through all of that shit. So Black America, please, can we get back to us now? Hell, in 7 years, shit, white folks gonna be saying they black. And they're gonna be calling black folks something else. I don't know what we're gonna be classified as then. I have no idea. You know, but anyway, let's leave us with something good. Did you know that when you feeling grateful, you got gratitude for whatever. It could be because you finally seen a movie you've been looking for. And you ain't seen it. Sounder. Marvel Collins, West Side Preparatory. You just seen a movie you've been looking for. The Deacons for Defense. And you so grateful for that movie, honey. Just you being grateful for that movie, it does so much for you. You finna start getting other movies because of that movie. Your gratefulness, oh, honey, your gratefulness just went out, bing, and it's gonna let every other movie know. Yeah, and we want to be appreciated too. Everything wants to be appreciated. So when you grateful and you send that gratefulness out into the universe, everything of like mind, like routes is gonna come to you because you being grateful. You alone is gonna shield you from negativity. Yeah, Don't nobody know why everybody got knocked the hell down by that gust of wind but you. Because, see, you shielded from the negativity just by being grateful. Honey, when you do anything, when you go outside, when you come in, when you cooking, when you cleaning, whatever, be grateful. Freak accidents happen too. Be grateful so you can shield yourself from any negativity. Folks looking at you like you crazy, can't stand you and stuff, honey. Yeah, I'm grateful. I be grateful because I know some of the folks that see me right here, probably sending me all kind of negativity and stuff. And honey, I be sending that shit right back too. Honey, I'm grateful for everything that comes into my life, into my baby's life, my people's lives. I can find something to be grateful for, even if it ain't directly for me. Even if it ain't directly for me. Honey, I'm so thankful that my sister's over there changing her own tire on her own car. I can go over there and ask her, sis, can I get you that 3/5? And then she'd be like, no, I need a 5/7. You know, but you just be grateful so you can shield yourself. Then, you know, being grateful, y'all, it makes you at least 25% happier. Hell, you don't even need nobody around you to be happier. When you having a bad day, what you think is a bad day, honey, just be grateful for something. You're going to be extra happy. People going to go, darn, I just seen you yesterday. You all sad, depressed, crying, and hiccup, and I don't know what's happened. Just be grateful so you can get your happiness back. We the only ones can make us happy. We the only ones that can make us happier. Now, you can find someone, your soulmate, your loved one, you know, y'all can be on the same page and stuff, and you make each other feel good, you inspire each other, you motivate each other, but your happiness is only relying on you. It's only relying on you. That's a double-edged sword because, see, what about when that person gets sick of you and tired of you and they done started putting their energy, their time, their money, their love, their appreciation somewhere else? Then you gonna be feeling like, there went my happiness. There went my happier. That person made me so much more happier. Now they not here. I'm not getting that happiness from them. So see, you the only one can make yourself happy and happier. I used to think that, you know, someone in my life made me happier too. Till I learned better and I accepted it because I was like, hey, well, first of all, I make myself happier. But I thought that someone else made me happier. But no, it wasn't that person that made me happier. It was just me being grateful for having that person. It wasn't the person. It was just me being grateful for having that person that made me 25% happier. So see, they actually didn't have nothing to do with it. Mm-mm. The next person that come into your life, even if it's somebody that just comes and say, hey, we at the same line in the grocery store and you 15 cents short. And they give you that 15 cents so you can go on and get that Ezekiel bread that you're going to get, you know. And you grateful for that person. So you can go on and get that bread because you know you need whatever you come to the store to get. That right there makes you 25% happier. It ain't no one person in your life that's got to be responsible for your happiness except for you. Only you. And you ain't even got to say nothing to be 25% happier, y'all. Just be grateful. I know, right? Teach it to your babies and stuff. Teach it to your family, your kids and stuff. You may have to do it repetitiously because I do repetition. That's how I learn. Being grateful, it rewires your brain. It eliminates stress and it heals you. It improves your sleep. You can sleep like a baby when you're grateful. Yes, honey, when you're grateful, you can sleep like a baby. You just time traveling and jumping over meteors and asteroids, you know. Honey, you dodging black holes. You going so fast when you sleeping like a baby. Traveling faster than light. You probably making black holes. Because, honey, you just sleeping like a baby. And you out there. You time traveling. You in the multiverse. Until, you know, you wake up and then you come back here. You know. But yeah, gratitude. It boosts your self-esteem and your performance. Gratitude enhances the law of attraction. Like I was telling you, you be grateful for that one thing, and then everything of like that's in the universe, it just comes to you because everything wants appreciation. Everything wants appreciation. Everybody want to be appreciated, you know. And last but not least, gratitude improves relationships. You be grateful for someone, they be grateful for you. Both of y'all, you're 25% happier. You rewind your brain. You're able to think and create and contribute together, you know. Just be grateful. A lot of times, Black America, that's all we got is what we can conjure up in our mind. We ain't got no physical assets. We ain't got no physical wealth. You know, we ain't got the big lush life. You know, so we have to take, you know, the cosmic gifts and the cosmic wealth that we have. Gratitude is one of them. Gratitude is one of them. It's yours. Can't nobody tell you you can't be grateful. They probably look at you and say, "You, what you being grateful for that for? Everybody get a paycheck." Oh, honey, but see my paycheck, honey. See, you don't know about my paycheck like I know about my paycheck. See, people tell you these things because they don't want you to be thinking for yourself. But Black America, you got to. You must think for yourself. And singing, y'all. I know we got to go. Singing. Did you know that singing, it heals you? Your body reacts to singing. Yep. Your body reacts to singing. First and foremost, this ain't even on here. I learned this a long time ago. I just wrote this down recently within the past couple of months. But I learned a long time ago that music is the only activity that activates your whole brain. I guess I remember that because I like music. I like to sing. When I be singing and stuff, y'all, I wish I wasn't hoarse now so I could sing you a little Diana Ross. Maybe some Donna something. But I can imagine now when I'm singing and every area of my brain just lighten up. Because it's activated. Music is the only activity that activates your whole brain. I don't even think sex. I don't even think eating or winning the lottery. Things that will make you so happy. I don't think any of those things, you know, has the same response like singing does. Music. Nope, they just don't. Everything affects differently. Everything got a different vibe. Yep, a different frequency. Your heart, when you singing joyful songs, you know, expressive songs, your heart, it balances out your emotions and it uplifts your spirit. That's what it does for your heart. Now that same song, let's just go with that same song. Like Natalie Cole, Our Love. Ooh, I love that song. How about the DeBarge, All This Love? Any one of them, pick a song, your favorite song. When you singing, your lungs, y'all, your lungs heal so. Singing helps expand the lungs and improves oxygen intake. Yes, your lungs like become extra pink, I imagine. Because you singing, you getting all that oxygen to your lungs. We breathing shallow anyway, like white folks. We breathing like white folks. I do believe if they could do a test on Black America and see how we breathing today. We breathing so shallow, we'll sneeze away from hyperventilating. We live our whole life like white folks do. Every area in life that Neely Fuller was talking about, we live it like white folks. The majority of our masses live their lives like white folks have taught us or, you know, brainwashed us, indoctrinated us. It's on the TV soon as we wake up in the morning. Our babies ain't even got a chance. Our babies do not have a chance at all of seeing not even a small percentage of our greatness. Because soon as they start focusing and learning and stuff, before the baby is even able to focus, we done set the baby down and done put on that little big head, the baby boss. You know, by the time that baby 2 weeks, 2 months, 2 years, that's all that baby got time and attention for. Because that's all you ever exposed them to. Now when you try to say, hey, let's look at Krishna, the cartoon. I used to have my grandbabies look at that too. Let's look at Krishna, the cartoon. It's hard for them to do it. It's hard for them to do it, first of all, because Krishna is of a different vibe, a different frequency. They can watch it for a few minutes because it's in cartoon. But see, it's different than watching Baby Boss and, you know, all the other ones. Coco. And what's the other little baby name? Yeah. But eventually they did get used to watching Krishna. Your babies can get used to watching it. And then you will want to elevate and, you know, go to the next level. Like with Krishna with them, I think we would watch like Bahabuli. And they got a little old and stuff because we watch Krishna a while. I stay in my lessons repetitiously. And I slowly move to something else. But I don't just drop that. We carry it on till we actually have replaced it. Once we done learned it. Because that's how I learned. That's how I learned this stuff, you know. But yeah, your lungs. Singing helps your lungs. Your liver. When you singing helps your lungs regulate your emotions like frustration, anger, stress. When you singing, your liver regulates those emotions that you're going through. Yeah. When you singing and you crying and breaking down because you heartbroken, you done had the worst loss you done ever had this year alone. You know, you singing a song and stuff, your lungs, your liver, your heart is actually healing you to get through that. You know, you didn't just fall out crying right there when you heard Stephanie Mills' Home. You didn't just fall out crying right there. You was singing and stuff, and like, oh, she hit that note and fell out and just started crying. You know, you going through your healing. That song is bringing you to your healing. You know, your kidneys. When you singing, y'all, singing can strengthen kidney energy by fostering vocal expression. Honey, when you singing, your kidney singing too. When you hit that high note, your kidney doing the same thing. Your kidneys is fostering the vocal expression. The vocal expression, your kidneys. So see, music and gratitude. Always keep a song in your heart, Black America. Always keep a song in your heart. I don't care what that song is. It could be jam. Jam. Oh, jam. Jam. Titty jam for me, yeah. Whatever your song is, I love all of our good feel music. I sure do, honey. It could. I ought to start a every morning song. Wake up, get up. Wake up, everybody. No more sleeping in bed. You know how powerful that song is? How many of us would get up and we be renewed? We be ready for the day. Teddy said, get up. Why we got to sit here and let white America dictate to us how to get up, how to take care of ourselves, how to learn, how to eat, how to go get everything in our life. We doing it like white folks. Them days is over. Those days are over, y'all. And don't be sad about it. Don't worry. Just be wary. We ain't got to worry. We just got to be wary. This is a new day. We're going into a new world order. We're going into a new world. It's here. Things have totally flipped the script. It seemed like up is down and down is up. But we, Black America, we must stay focused so we can get together. We can heal us. Because, yeah, we ain't going to have money, riches, you know, and the comforts of life like other people got. We never have. We never have. Stop lying. So, you know, it shouldn't be too difficult to understand it, to comprehend that, yeah, we finna go through some more hard times, but we can get through them together. That's it and that's all. Don't let it worry you so that you run over there to Karen and Becky and you get over there, you get full, because you know they're eating over there. Or maybe you go over there where Sabrina at. You know, you eating good over there and stuff. But then when you bring your ass back home with us, we fasting because we ain't got no food. See? We sharing our water. Yeah, here your love. We got what? I had read somewhere that you can get specific plants. And you put a plastic bag over your plant and tie it up at the bottom. When it gets hot inside of that bag, the moisture from that plant You can actually run it down into a little bowl, a little cup, or what have you. So see, while your ass been over there with Karen them, been eating and drinking all the water you can stand. And you come back over here, see, we fasting. We wait on that water to drip out of that plant right there. So, yeah, we can divvy up this water and everybody can have their water to drink. We ain't even ate today. Everybody just drinking water. We just fasting. But see, we don't have to sell ourselves out like that no more. I know Black America think that we do, but we don't. We don't. The sacrifice of the consequences of sacrificing your people is going to be a price that's too high to pay. It's just best for us to struggle together, come through this together, however it's going to look. But at least we'll be together. At least we know who we loyal to. You know, at least we know who we loyal to. We got to start somewhere. We might as well start today, right now. You know, that's how I feel about it. Yeah, and I'm ready for it. You know, I'm ready for it. I'm trying to get myself prepared for it. Because I don't want to be in this situation with everybody else. I can see my life with my people. I don't know if a whole lot of y'all cannot see yourself with your people alone, but I can. Yes, ma'am, I can. I can see myself was happy in Tulsa, Rosewood, Greenwood. I can see that face would have been very happy being with my own people. I don't need to be around white folks. No, honey, I don't want to be around white folks. The most I could do is, hell, ride on that bus with you because we going to the same direction. Or work with you because, hell, I got to make a living too. But that's about the extent of it. I don't need white folks in my life. And I damn sure don't want to be in their life. And so, Black America, that's something we got to answer for ourselves. You know, I know people telling us, no, that's wrong. That's wrong to think like that. Says who? Says who? So far as I can tell, it's wrong to not think like that. Because see, shit, everybody else thinking like that. Everybody else don't take things wholeheartedly like we do. Yeah, everybody else can come over and kick it with us, eat at the barbecue and stuff, learn our dances, braiding their hair like us. Everybody else learning everything so they can imitate your ass, Black America. Then when they go back to their own little camp, their own little molehill, see, those are the lessons that they finna teach over there. So see, you know, you do the misjustice to yourself, Black America. We do injustice to ourselves, you know. But ain't no need for that stuff. Just give yourself permission to live for you and your people. Make a better day for you and your people. Don't worry. Just be wary. You know, and peace and power to the people. Y'all go enjoy this beautiful day. And yeah, we'll see you next time.